Are any of the samples in this box any good? Let's find out. What is going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing us a brand new video. Today I've got a fun one. My wife went ahead and grabbed 4 samples off of my sample shelf and took this into her own hands and poured them into these respective glasses and put those sample bottles in this box for me and you to find out what they are at the end of the video. Now make sure you guys drop that like, leave that comment down below, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. It's right around the corner, big giveaway happening. Link to the Patreon down below. End of the month, first barrel pick is dropping. Going to those guys first, so you don't want to miss it. Now without further ado, let's get into the blind. Alright, so like I said, my wife went into the samples and grabbed the 4 of them. We've got probably over 100 samples, and here's 4 of them right here. I've got absolutely no idea what these are. We start on A, move our way over to D, and then fast forward on our way back so that you guys don't get bored. Let's start on the nose. Okay, a little bit darker or richer, like a cherry vanilla ice cream. Really nice cherry notes on this. But not Buffalo Trace cherry, it's darker. It's not as like bright and sweet as a Buffalo Trace nose is. A little bit of a molassesy dark brown sugar note. This is a really, really nice nose. Let's get into the palate. Whoa, that's a flavor blast. And it's proofy too. Wow, wow, that's really good. It's sweet, it's dense, it's dark, it's rich, it coats my entire palate. That is absolutely wonderful. Holy cow. Wow, that is insanely good. Oh my God, I love the nose. The palate is just right there. It's so sweet, it's rich. It's got everything that I really enjoy in a bourbon. That is absolutely delicious. Holy cow. Let's move on to B. A is lingering still. A's palate is still going. B's nose is a little bit softer. It's not as bold and punchy, but it's brighter in a way. It has a little bit of like a butterscotch note on there. Really, really nice. Let's get into the palate though. Much brighter. A little bit more of a vanilla punch on this. It's just as viscous, just as creamy, but the flavor is completely different. This was a little bit darker. This is a little bit brighter. I get that butterscotch off of the nose onto the palate. It's like a Werther's candy in a way. It's really, really nice. Wow, I do like B, but I love A. This is going to be something where like it's going to come down to final scores. These are really, really good. Let's get into C. C's nose is a little bit mustier, a little bit darker. It's got a little bit more of an oaky presence to it. It definitely has more of an oak forward aspect to it. Kind of has like a campfire vibe to it. Let's get into the palate. Marshmallowy, sweet, candy-like, but oaky. It's got this almost a little touch of a bitter oak in there that kind of just takes away from the sweetness of what this whiskey has to offer. Because if that bitterness on that tail end going into the finish was not there, this would be absolutely fantastic because of that sweet marshmallowy, just candiness that this has to offer. But that tail end bitterness just takes it away. And the finish is not as long as A or B. So C, right now, just is not competing with A or B. Let's get into D. D's nose has a little bit of a Sharpie note. That goes away though. I'm getting a little bit of an orangey note. This has vanilla icing on the nose. This reminds me of like a Buffalo Trace product in a way because it's that sweeter up front in the nose kind of. I really like it. Let's get into the palate. Mustier, darker, has a little bit of a turkey quality to it. I wouldn't be surprised if this might be a rare breed sample that somebody sent me. I don't know if I ever got a rare breed sample, but this reminds me of Wild Turkey Rare Breed in a way. It's got that turkey funk to it a little bit. And it tastes like it's right in that proof range of like 116 to 120-ish. But then that turkey funk doesn't really hit as hard as Wild Turkey Rare Breed does. So I don't know if it could be that. I don't know if I have any turkey samples. I got a lot of samples, but I don't know if I have a turkey one. This is really good though, but I don't know if it's as good as C because it just doesn't deliver. It's not fully punchy. It doesn't have a lot of punch. This had punch in the beginning and then it tailed off in the end. These two over here, A and B, were absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. I love these two so much. But as you guys know, we are going to fast forward left to right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our final order, and for, I think, the first time ever on this channel, we did not move a single glass out of where it came from. A, B, C, and D stayed in their respective placement orders. A came in with a strong score of 20.5, B came in with a score of 19, C with a score of 16.5, and D with a score of 15.5. D just didn't have much offering for it, in my personal opinion. So, whatever that is, it was good, but it was not great. So let's find out what we have in our sample box. Let's take that tape off. And, okay, so here we go. Sample box has 1792 Full Proof, K-Far 2022 Wine, Beer, and Spirits, and the Cabana Store Pick 125 proof. This is from Omaha. Another one that we had was Blue Note Juke Joint. This is 123.3 proof. Then we had a Penelope Toasted Barrel Strength Store Pick Char 5 Toast Heavy 5 years at 116 proof, batch 1816. And then she grabbed another 1792 Full Proof. This was a wall-to-wall wine store pick. So we had two 1792 store picks, a Blue Note and a Penelope Toasted Barrel Strength. Now, we had A, B, C, and D. On the bottom of these bottles, we have the respected letters. So let's find out what came in fourth place, letter D. Not that. It is, oh wow, okay, so letter D goes to Penelope Toasted Barrel Strength Store Pick Char 5 Toast Heavy. So there you guys have it, letter D. All right, in third place, letter C, we had, not that, we had this, a 1792 Full Proof Wall-to-Wall Wine Store Pick. That means we had either the Blue Note or the 1792, another 1792 get first place. So B is the Blue Note Juke Joint 123.3 proof, and then A just fell off the bottom of here is the other 1792 Full Proof. So that's very interesting how we had two full proofs, two 1792 Full Proofs, and they did not get respected placements because, you know, this Blue Note was absolutely fantastic. I would not be surprised if that was a Tornado bottle at 123.3 proof. But this 1792 Full Proof bottle right here, the K-Far 2022, that is absolutely fantastic. I enjoyed this blind so much. Let me know down below if you guys want to see more of these in that comment section. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it. Click that subscribe button. Click the notification bell. Check out that link down below for the Patreon. But until next time, this has been Nathan with The Everyday Drinker. Cheers.